Right. There we go. Hopefully everything's working fine. I was about to start streaming an hour earlier and I just realized that all my OBS settings had been wiped for some reason. I have no idea what happened. So I had to put everything back together again and it took me over an hour. Even with the saved profile settings, I had a couple of custom browser docs that I needed to re-implement. So hey Calyx, Ohio gozaimasu. Oh, Ohio gozaimasu. Welcome to the stream, Calyx. Not what I was expecting, well, I must admit. It's because you've actually separated it very clearly, so it's a bit easier for me to read. I don't consider myself well versed in that language at all. The only thing I know is just from watching anime. So I'm what you would call an anime JP person, more or less. And the reason that's easy to read is because that's one of the few phrases they teach very early on. But yeah, welcome back to the stream. I'm still doing Where Winds Meet. I have a couple of other games in store now. Code Vein is one. And both the Horizon games I also have, which I'm thinking of replaying again. And then there's also Death Stranding. I'm not exactly sure. Is it in Romaji? Is that Romaji? I have no idea. Because what I use is basically the Duolingo one. And I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, that would be the case. Romaji is the romanticization of the English words. But those are more simple ones, all things considered. But yeah, we are down to like the last 3 bosses on the list for now, because unfortunately I hear there's another set of bosses being added on the 6th of February, 2 more bosses, so this list will actually expand and I might need to continue on. Right now I'm working on Feng Ruzhi, who has a bit of a unique mechanic, and unfortunately she also has some weirdness going on with her that took me a while to figure out. One is that there's one move she does which actually completely goes through parry, and I'm not entirely certain why. I feel like it might be a latency issue where the parry window is so small I just can't input it in. The race is on. Unfortunately, I know I'm not gonna make it by February 6th. There's no way. I barely get like an hour or 2 to practice this, so at best I might be able to do Nameless General by then, but it's unlikely because Ruzhi is proving to be a bit of a challenge. The second thing with Ruzhi that took me off guard is that she has one golden attack that for the very longest time I was so confused about, because no matter what you did, you could not escape that move. And it took me a while to realize that she was actually not damaging you with that move. It's scripted. There's no way for you to actually realize that because it comes off as a move that you can dodge specifically. On all 3 bosses left. Yeah, like I said, I kind of doubt I'll be able to do it before the 6th. It's already the 3rd. And I hear Gambit Beneath the Shimmer is pretty challenging. Oh, it's not even an aura walk. She just flashes golden and then immediately kicks you. And I spent a good hour trying to figure out how to dodge that move. I was dodging left, right, back, even running away, trying to see if I could have her not do the attack. But it's scripted. And then the other attack is just one that goes through parry, probably due to my latency. The next thing that sort of threw me off is that for some reason, the practice mode actually says that it's the recommended weapon for this fight is the tank weapon, which is totally fine. I usually play tank on this game. Like I prefer the tank weapon, except when you actually go to the boss fight itself, the recommended weapon is twin blades. So I spent all that time learning the fight on tank, and then all of a sudden it's suddenly twin blades, which, and in a bit of an odd twist, among all the weapons, Twin Blade is the only one which has a different perfect dodge, which means that if you are a Twin Blade user, you want to be perfect dodging over parrying, because the advantage you get from perfect dodging with a Twin Blade vastly exceeds that of parrying. The window for Twin Blade is very, very huge. It slows down way too much for it. So yeah, after doing the OBS thing, here we are trying with Twin Blade. I'm probably just gonna see if I can finish her on hard and do it below 4 minutes. And then we'll see if we can do the Abyss challenge. Like no other weapon in this game has a huge perfect dodge window as this one. And that's that move there, the first slash is weirdly, it almost seems like it's going through the parry, and I don't exactly know why that happens. Okay, that's pretty bad. It's already 1 minute. Ideally, I want to be, I'm not even using my Divine Craft. I should be using those. Like, at around that HP is when she does that golden move that completely... I spent way too long trying to figure out why I couldn't avoid that move. Because the game gives you that feeling that if it's a golden move, you just dodge it. It froze. Oh, it froze again. Oh, this fight went from one of my favorites to the one I like the least because of all the mechanics it has. And the music is actually good because what the basic concept of this fight is that this is an open world boss, and she's sort of scamming the passerbys with a marriage ceremony proposal. So she's challenging people and saying that, hey, if you can beat me in a fight, I'm gonna marry you. But it's all one big scam because one, she's actually very good at fighting, and two, even if you win, the other people in the stage will be like, time's up, you lost. So yeah, and the way the fight goes is that the music is dynamic. If you drop her HP to around 50%, the music beat actually improves, and then during the fight itself, you have this embroidered ball that's stuck on you. If you drop the ball, one of the people who are on the stands will actually get up and try to prevent you from picking it back up, which leads to a completely different mechanic. This is also the only fight where if you lose the ball for too long, or if you get kicked out of the arena, you lose immediately. So, bit of an interesting thing that's happening. But yeah, I do agree. The music for this fight is amazing. I really like the fact that it's very, very dynamic too. Wow, the timing's so off. Yeah, there you go. She'll kick the ball away. And that's that one move that I got really confused about. And for a few seconds you can't even lock on, which makes things incredibly challenging in more than a few ways. She hyper armored turret. She is a very aggressive boss, all things considered. I think this is one of the boss with the least amount of downtime. And it's probably why the Twin Blades is the recommended path, just because the dodge window you get from it is so huge. It makes a huge difference when compared to using something like the tank weapon, which I was using before.
是你，这次你未必会赢。想赢。
The petal mechanic is that when the fight starts, my character... Oh, I actually took some damage from the water tick. Like I said, it's a marriage ceremony, right? So the guys actually hand you sort of an embroidered ball. That ball is kind of stuck onto your character. And the way it works is that when it drops, you have to pick it up before it's too late. And the moment it drops, some guy in the audience will get on the stage and try to get it. In that case, I actually got it before he got to it, but if he does get to it, he'll cover the ball with his body, and everyone else that's surrounding the stage will start throwing spears to prevent me from picking it up. That's basically it. Just make sure you don't get hit as much as possible is the way it goes. Unfortunately, like I said, there is that one golden move which is very scripted, so you have no choice but to actually take that move at least once in the fight. It only happens once, thankfully.
这次你未必会赢。
There we go. And I have to immediately just take the ball. Yeah, this time I wasn't able to take it. And even the beat will change to match this. It's so fun, actually. Not the move I was expecting there. My inputs feel so slow. Camera, please. And it takes a while for the game to realize that I've won. There we go. Surprisingly managed to get it under 4 minutes, which I'm pretty happy about. Now to actually do it without getting hit, which is a lot more annoying of a task. Because he has that one move, again, which just goes through parry. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that move. My guess is that it's very much latency based. Like when she starts her combo, she'll do like a double slash of swords, and that slash, for some reason, goes through your defenses, and I don't exactly know why. There we go. Now, the only thing that's remaining is to clear the trial on Abyss without taking damage. I might just go with my usual tank weapons, because I feel like I'm a lot more practiced with Ruzhi, using the tank weapon rather than the twin blades, which we are using now. Because if I have to use the twin blades, I have to think of a completely different strat for this. No, well, let me just try with my current build. Not my current build, because I had to actually unlock the dual blades and the rope dart to learn its moveset. So let's go back to my preferred weapons, the tank weapons. I have to adjust all these as well. This is the last one I used for this. Oh, right, Exquisite Scenery. Can't believe I forgot you. Yeah, I'm basically gonna focus on trying to not get hit as much as possible, and try to dodge that one move, which I think is sketchy, because there's no way that move, I just cannot parry it. I don't know what's going on. And hopefully all that practice with dodging has not messed up the timing for the parries for me too much. Unfortunately, we took damage. I guess the nice thing is that I don't have to worry about the timer now, because we actually managed to do it in 4 minutes. I was expecting to have trouble with that. Because as long as I play defensively, this ought to be not too bad. Except for that move, because that just goes through everything. Oh, come on. The guy that spawned right next to it. It's gonna be annoying. I might not be able to get it back. Nope. Barely managed. And we got hit by the basic mechanic.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Oh, that was bad timing. Should not have used the shield there. The way the tank weapons work is that after taunting, if you use your shield, you actually get a huge damage up, which is why I'm trying to go into the shield almost immediately after using that. I don't know what. Okay, my muscle memory is kicking in for using the twin blades. I should not even be dodging those. Thankfully, for some reason, if you use the tank weapon, the first hit goes through you. I don't have to move that much. Nope. I took the risk, it was not worth it.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Yeah, let's just play defensively here. No need to be too much of a hero. Oh, she caught me in midair.
承让。
And yeah, if you get caught by that attack, you lose the ball and have to try again as well.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
One of her rare moves that she only does if you are to her side or to her back. And the only one that I've actually not learned the parry timing for.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Oh, come on.
我来助。
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Yeah, you can tell my parry timing's off. And all this for using the twin blades all this time. Now, if you look very closely, you can kind of see the embroidered ball on my character's chest there. The little flower thing. No, I'm not supposed to be dodging. What am I doing? Maybe I should go back to twin blades.
这次你未必会赢。
The Divinity 1 is 90% off? Another game that I have to play. Don't tempt me, Calyx. I already have enough of a backlog. I'm assuming you mean on Steam, because I don't think I've seen that on consoles. Oh, wow, she actually... Is it because I changed the weapon in between? We didn't have the invul there. $11 for Divinity, I feel like, is a steal. I haven't played it personally, but I know a lot of people who have and do like it a lot. The guy caught it immediately. Wow. He just jumped into the stage and immediately caught the ball. Oh, come on. Not the move I was expecting. I was expecting the triple slashes. But that was a very good run, though. I feel like I can actually do it a lot easier on tank, as long as I stay on the defensive. Okay. And my entire stamina bar is gone. She is an interesting boss because the one weapon that is the best against her, the Twin Blades, also relies on using stamina a lot, but if you get hit by her, she reduces your stamina and your movement speed by a whole lot.
是你，这次你未必会死。
If you're going to try Divinity, I wouldn't say that's a bad deal. By the way, Calyx, if you are a CRPG fan, so I do hear that Divinity is more fun with friends, which I guess goes without saying. Okay, now I'm just messing the basic combo up. So I'm not exactly certain I would enjoy it as much, because I know when I'm playing Baldur's Gate, the first time I ever played Baldur's Gate was with friends. And the way things were going, it was so messy. I'm not exactly sure a lot of people would like it, especially if you're the story type.
你的钱收下。
It's a bad timing to get stagger. Gotta really take advantage of that window. Oh, come on. Don't have my damage up, but might as well go for it. Oh no, no, come on, that was such a good run. I got a little too caught up in the music, because her tempo doesn't actually change even if the music does. It almost feels like her pace changes, but the truth is her pace actually remains the same. It's the music's beat which makes it seem like it's going faster.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Maybe I'm just bad at parrying that move. No, not get just in just yet. I didn't even activate poison last time.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
And her side counter move. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely losing the timing for that. At least I remember to drink this time before going in, so that I could set her on fire. Completely forgot about my inner ways.
这次你未必会赢。
I'm not inner ways, mystic skills. Oh, come on. She did the move that I cannot parry. It might have been because I was being a little too complacent. Occasionally, you need to hit the NPCs just to make sure they keep attacking you.
是你，这次你未必会赢。你的钱收下。
城主，我来助你。
身手不错，
Oh, come on. Again? And I got hit by the spear. I do like the change in the music, though. It is. It's fun in its absurdity, right?
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Game, please. I almost feel like the starter has gotten even worse after the recent patch. And previously it only occurred every few hours. Now I feel like it happens back to back, and it even happens a lot more in this area. I really need to play something else just to make sure my console isn't going mad, because it almost feels like my console is sort of dying when that happens. Oh, I wasn't able to dodge her. Unfortunate.
咦， 你的钱你收下。
Oh, not the back kick. On the Animal Crossing, like, well, it's one thing I can test, but it's more that I also need to test it for a while. I might just boot up Horizon again to test it, because I can play Horizon for quite a while. Though I'm not sure I'll feel the same open world fatigue as this one. Yeah, we'll see. I honestly want to kind of just stop playing whenever it's made, but the game is keeping me hooked just because there are only very few bosses left. Until February 6th anyways. The dodging is throwing my pattern off. I was expecting the double slash, not the poke. Oh no, ah, I forgot to do the setup. A very Ain's moment there.
这次你未必
Buff herself up as much as possible. She escaped the dot. I'm making this more harder on myself by incorporating in that flame dot. But it does help because it is a lot of damage.
这次你未必会赢。你的钱收下。
Got very lucky there. Because if that first hit had hit, we'd have gone through our parry. And I would have to restart all over again. Doing a crazy amount of damage for a tank. Oh,
站住！我来助你！
身手不错，
no, oh, come on. Don't grab that thing. I don't even have my damage up buff now. Ah, got hit by the spear. And the game didn't even acknowledge that I managed to get the ball. If you like that, well, I can't actually do it right now, but let's exit for just a second. Because one of the emotes in this game is a very cool looking stomp. It's actually a puzzle mechanic. You have to use that on certain pedestals to open up paths, but then you can use it as an emote later, which I believe is this, an unholy prophecy. And it is by far the most favorite of a lot of players, because when you leave signs for people to read, a lot of players actually use that emote. Right, back to the grind. I forgot to drink. Drinking actually makes your flame breath instantaneous, which is why I usually do it. This is by far the worst timing to get the stagger. I was in that animation window. Well, you'll be also happy to know, well, not this spear, but the DPS spear is also pretty popular in game. It is considered one of the best weapons for PvP. Mainly because it has a stun that can completely immobilize a player. Which, as you can imagine, provides quite a bit of an advantage in PvP. The actual name is Nameless Spear, but a lot of players actually call it Shameless Spear. Why am I missing the timing for that one? No, let me just be on Spear instead. The Spear's animation is a lot faster for the stun window. Although I have to be careful during this. Yeah, that's... The reason I use the Moblade mainly is because the Moblade stun animation is so long that when that combo comes out, the one that you cannot parry, most of the time I'm still in the Moblade animation and have an invul window. I forgot to intoxicate myself. I tried to buff myself up. The drunkard. Gotta do it for the instant flame breath. Otherwise, you have the little drinking animation at the start. It's a fun way to actually do the mechanic too. By using another skill, you pretty much get rid of the cooldown. I still don't have full charge attack here. He's gonna do the golden kick. Yep. HP's down. Where's the ball? No. Whack him. And I got stuck in Spear again. Gotta be careful to time that too. No, she did her unparryable attack. I got a little too greedy because I was expecting the golden kick there. Once her HP is down to 70%, she always does it. But occasionally she'll just ignore it and do one additional attack before doing the golden kick. Oh, for heaven's sake. I am way too far from her too. I took the risk, but it was not worth it. I was thinking I could do the setup for the damage boost before she managed to just do the jump. I actually have the damage boost this time. And the difference it makes just from having the damage boost after HP is already gone. Let's not be too aggressive. Where'd the ball go? Oh, well. Oh, it's another attack. I got baited. She has another move where she'll do 3 water slashes, which come out very quickly. And the tell for that is almost exactly the same, except the 3 slashes are on the left. Her weapon is on the left. Her normal attack is on the right. And I always get baited by those. It's almost the same move, just reflected, almost the same tell, but just reflected on the other side. And now the setup's completely wrong. Gotta wait. Let's just reset. And now we entered without the setup. Get a really good run and then just not get any good runs at all.
这次你未必会赢。
Weird. I can't tell if that was just generally on my end or the game is being weird again. Actually managed to get the ball. The downside is if you actually get the ball, you can't lock on to Ruzhi for a bit, which makes things even worse at times. Have a good pattern here though, all things considered. A very consistent one. One which does allow me to set up for the damage boost during the stagger window too, as long as I'm not fumbling on the controls. I was a little too off to her side. It's very rare she does that. I might just need to end up learning that move. Oh, right. She has one more attack. I'm actually gonna be able to make this tonight. I was hoping to actually be done with this fight and move on to Nameless Cyril. But it might take me one more day here. I forgot to drink. Thankfully, okay, no, we have a stock of poison was what I was gonna say. Note to the game put me in the arena for walking away. Note to self drink in between that, just so that you have instant fire. And this time I forgot to drink before going onto the stage. So I can't actually poke there either, even though it looks like you can. Getting the perfect dodge messed up the timing. It would be such a different fight if you were a Twin Blades user in this game. Just learning all the perfect dodges instead of the parry windows. Can't do the setup perfectly, but I can get in the extra 3 hits here. Nope, it cancelled. He's not doing a golden attack. He's gotten really angry with me if he's not doing a golden attack. There we go.
堂主，我来助你。
身手不错，吸。 钱不要白不要。
Like, I need one more stagger window to actually do this. Oh, what? Oh, come on. That was such a good run. You're toxic. Because I'm getting myself intoxicated. She's not only flexing dual blades on me, she's flexing dual spears on me. Okay, please. I couldn't dodge her. Yeah, that's the one move that I very should use, and we actually got hit in. Yeah, unfortunately, there is that move that she does where she rushes you from the floor. I think is a problem with the AI. On certain weapons like the Mole Blade, she can't even hit us because we're still in the animation. And she's not the only boss where she does that. Some of them are just tuned so aggressively that they immediately start attacking, which is very weird.
是你，这次你未必会赢。 你的钱我收下了。
At least we're getting constantly here, though. Old move. Okay, yeah, he's bugged, partly. There we go. Getting this is even worse. Lock on, please. No. That's the other problem with if you actually get the ball, the game takes a while to register that you have it, and you can't lock on to the boss. As much as I like the game, it is filled with a lot of bugs.
这次你未必会赢。
There
收下吧。
藏主，我来助你。
身手不错，可惜。咦，
There we go.
送上门的钱不要白不要。
小点声，帮助给他们赚护食费呢。
Oh, what? Oh, come on. She has this. The fight is technically done. It's just taking time to register the fact that I won. Oh my god. Getting hit at the very last second. It's a nice move, the Liu Kang flying kicks. That's the only undodgeable move in the game so far. And the one that was confusing me before. The very last second too. So frustrating. We almost had it. At least I got the 44 legend clear thing, I guess. Oh, my intoxication's still active? Odd. I need to just reset this entirely. Oh, come on.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
He's doing an entirely different pattern now.
Huh. 你的钱我收下了。
藏主，我来助你。
身手不错，
Oh, nope. Oh, barely managed to get the timing for that down. It's gonna be tricky. I don't have my attack up buff.
小认输，迟了。
The damage tick from the previous round actually went.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Ah. And then there's that one attack that only appears if you are downed, which is her special move. Extremely fast and extremely deceptive. There's an ambulance going down the street. Hopefully that's not too much on the mic.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
At this point, I guess I just have to keep trying. I know all her moves, just need to focus. Oh, I am on the wrong weapon. That's okay, I guess. Nope, or not okay. It's always when I try something different from my usual routine that I get hit.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Item still on cooldown? Okay. If I'm using flames during the middle of all that, I should probably stop trying to cancel it. Ruzhi attacks so quickly, it's better just to use the cancel and the parry at the same time.
你的钱我收下了。
No. Oh, we got a little too close. Hey, if you get close, she does that one move which you cannot parry. It's always better to have some distance from her, so you can bait her poke instead, which she does here at the start. You avoided the flame breath. guy's still not doing the golden move. There we go.
藏族，我来助你。
身手不错，
I'm just gonna jump at it. What? I swear I parried against that. You are acting weird. Yeah, definitely weird. No. Oh, the game didn't acknowledge the fact that I actually got the ball. I really want to get Ruzhi tonight and just move on to another boss. Like, just because of how her moveset is working, part of the fun of the fight has gone away from me. If I could parry that one move at the start, then it might have been a different case, but not being able to parry that sort of lessens my enjoyment of the fight. I'm also sort of wondering whether the particles that are around the arena is affecting performance a bit. Because Ruzhi is not, it does not feel stable fighting her.
这次未必会赢。
Avoided the... Oh, I don't even have my poison active.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
Maybe I'm pressing that second press a little too softly so that it's not registering. I know that's a double tap.
钱我收下了。
I got the setup I wanted, but the animation lock. Now Drumbeat has actually run out too.
房主，我来助你。
身手不错。
Oh, I think I got hit by the spear there.
不要了，不要！
The randomness of the spear kicking in.
是你，这次你未必会赢。
No.
送。是你，这次你未必会赢。你的钱收下了。送上门的钱，不要白不要。
房主，我来助你。
身手不错。
哎呀，我不行了！
There we go. Finally got that fight down. Oh. It even took a few minutes for... I was hoping Honking Havoc would actually kick in and force the AI to sort of accept that she's defeated, but she still needed to do one more attack before giving in. Yeah, that's another boss down. I better do my dailies for the day and just call it. Tomorrow is a work day after all. Autumn Gale. The next boss on the list will probably be Nameless General. And he is, I believe, all the way over here. Yeah, over here. As an open world boss, he does give inner ways too. After Nameless General, it will only be Gambit Beneath the Shimmer. Who knows? I doubt we'll be able to do it before then, but who knows? There's another quest here that I'm not entirely certain what it is. And a Martial Fellowship quest. I should also check how long we have the 9 Mortal Ways base thing going on. 1 day, 2 hours remaining. I better go do this as quickly as possible. I kind of doubt the drawings are great too. I guess I can do the anti-fraud medal stuff. Oh, okay. Notorious Rodent. That's the title for it. Interesting. But what is... Oh. Yeah, I think I wanted to do this simply to get the inner ways. It's unlikely for me to be able to get it, but I'll try. I'll try. We'll see what happens. It's also quite worth doing it just for the Echo Jades we're getting. But yeah, I'm probably going to do dailies here now, so we're going to log off and call it a day. If anyone's watching, take care and good night. Dailies and a bunch of the 9 Mortal Ways stuff. In any case, wherever you are, take care. And here's Mikha signing off.